You love Mishti Doi.
Yes, I do. I do. Very few cities have this kind of a following for sport, and Calcutta is one of them.
After winning 7 medals in Tokyo, is this year's Olympic? How many medals can we expect?
We definitely should come back with more than one medal, and also the color could be gold. I am very fortunate that whether it's my daughter or son, they playing the sport has actually helped them and me stay connected. I think the Modi government has done phenomenally well to support sport in the last 10 years. We've had an increase in the number of medals, and I do hope that this year we have many more medals than what we have had in the past.
Next, PV Sindhu to you.
The Anmol Karb has been really good, and I do hope she will be one of them.
নমস্কার, সংবাদ প্রতিদিন .in আপনাদের স্বাগত। আমি রাজস্বী গঙ্গোপাধ্যায়। এই মুহূর্তে আমরা আছি ভারতীয় ব্যাডমিন্টনের দ্রোণাচার্য পুলেলা গোপিচাঁদের সঙ্গে। আপনারা দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন সামনেই অল ইংল্যান্ড আছে, অল ইংল্যান্ড ওপেন আছে, তারপর অলিম্পিক্স প্যারিস 2024, সব কিছুটা আমরা কথা বলবো আগামী কিছুক্ষণে। স্যার, ভেরি ওয়েলকাম টু আওয়ার শো. First of all, I'd like to ask you, I mean, before going to jumping to All England and Paris 2021, I'd like to ask you, like, back in Kolkata once again, Trailblazers 2.0 is coming up. I mean, city of joy, city of sports. So, what is one special quality you like about this city? I mean,
Well, I think it's a great sporting city. I think for us to have people on the street who are very passionate about sport and across sport. I think very few cities have this kind of a following for sport, and Calcutta is one of them too. It's great to actually have such a fans for sport in the city.
and sir, obviously, I know you're a man of discipline, but have you tried any of the Kolkata cuisines yet?
Yes, I love the Calcutta cuisines. I think the sweets are very nice. The mishti is something which I really love. So always when I'm here in Kolkata or when somebody is coming from Kolkata, I always have a lot of Bengali sweets, and I really like them.
You love Mishti Doi.
Yes, I do. I do.
So, sir, obviously now All England coming back to the badminton. I mean, All England Open is coming up, a tournament which is really special to you and close to your heart. This time, what are the chances you see? I mean, a number of shuttlers, Indian shuttlers, are participating in the tournament. Shrikant, Pronoy, Lakshya Sen, and Kidambi is pitted against world number 1 in the very first round. So, how tough will it be, and what are the chances do you see?
Well, it's a tough tournament. I think the All England has a challenge of playing in the venue itself, because the venue is a tough physical venue. You need to have the strength to play and win in these slow courts. But our players have been doing well. We are had some good successes in the past, and I do hope that we will push forward and get some more good results here. And we haven't had an All England champion. I think that's been on everybody's mind for a while. We have come close, and I hope that this year will be the one where we will actually break it and have our first All England champion in, I don't know which event, but after many years, I hope that this year we'll fulfill that.
Well, this tournament will give us a fair idea that, like, as Olympic is coming, will we get a fair idea that how Indian shuttlers are going to do in the Olympics? I mean, this tournament, will it be the benchmark?
Well, I think closer to the Olympics, this will be the biggest event. And having said that, I think we have a chance that this will be replicated at the Olympics. So in some sense, yes. And we have had some good wins. The Super 1000 events, which are like the All England, or the 750 events, which is like the French Open, will give us a kind of a idea as to where our preparations need to be, and how good we are at that highest level.
And how different is this year's Olympic will be from the past one, because the expectations level has gone up. I mean, after winning 7 medals in Tokyo, the whole India expecting that Indians will do much better this time. So, how many medals can we expect from all, not only badminton, from every sport?
Well, I think the kind of effort and investment which has gone in, especially from the central government, has been fantastic. I think the Modi government has done phenomenally well to support sport in the last 10 years. And each year we've had an increase in the number of medals, and I do hope that this year we have many more medals than what we have had in the past. Having said that, in badminton, I think we go in with a chance in multiple events, and if things go well, I think we definitely should come back with more than one medal, and also the color could be gold. So I'm hoping that that happens. But in general, across sport, I think thankfully, with the kind of investments which have gone in or the effort which has gone in, I think there's a lot more chances of medals, and I do hope that the players fulfill their um, potential, and we do come back with a higher all of medals than previously.
So I know that you have heard these questions a million times before, like who is the next PV Sindhu? I'm going to ask you that obviously, but at the same time, I'm going to ask you who is the next Pullela Gopichand? I mean, I'm talking about the coach Gopichand, because if someone wants to take up badminton coach and wants to pursue career over there, what are the principles and what is the model they should follow?
Well, I think the entire ecosystem needs to kind of invest in producing the next champions as coaches as well. I think the respect which you give the coaches, um, um, the kind of encouragement which you give them, I think that is very, very important. And I do think that we have a lot of people who can fulfill that potential. In the team, for example, today we have young, talented players who've just retired to come in and join us as coaches, whether it's Kashyap, Guru Saidat, whether it's Anup Sridhar. I think it's Sagar Chopra. I think we have had many of these top players come, Arun Vishnu, Manu Atri. They've all joined immediately after their playing careers, and I'm hoping that some of them will start to actually take the mantle and responsibility of coaching, and in the next few years we will see them fulfill their potential and then produce more and more players. I think it's a very important question you have asked, and I think it's something which is, I think, very needed to ensure that the series of champions continues.
Yes, and obviously who is the next PV Sindhu to you?
I think there's a lot of young talent in the country. This girl who did so phenomenally well at the Asian Championships, Anmol Karp, has been really good, and I do hope that she will be one of them. But having said that, I think she will have to work really hard over the years. And also, there are a lot of young girls who are doing well, and I'm hoping that in the next couple of years you'll have some of those names which will say that these are the players for the future.
PV Sindhu didn't have his best years in 2023. He lost seven opening round matches. So after, especially after getting injured, she's struggling to find her form. So I mean, what do you expect from PV in the upcoming Olympics? I mean, she has to lift her game up, right?
Well, I think the BATC performance was good from Sindhu, and I think the next few months she's always been somebody who's performed well at the big events, and big physical courts, which actually need a lot of strength, is where she's best suited to. And I'm sure the All England and the French will give us an idea of where she is, and I do expect her to start winning from now on.
And lastly, sir, obviously, I want to talk about, you don't talk about this particular thing very much, like Gayatri. Can you tell us about the making of Gayatri Gopichand? And as a father, as a coach, how difficult was for you to differentiate between these two selves, right? Being a father and a coach.
Well, I think I'm very fortunate that she's somebody who loves the sport. She loves the discipline of the sport, and she's kind of innately loves the work ethic. And I'm happy that she's playing this level of badminton, and I'm enjoying it as a coach, as a parent, and as a national coach. I actually am loving the way she's progressing. She's a long journey to go. but she's achieved quite a bit at her age, and I just hope and pray that it continues.
Did she inspire you more to become much better coach? I mean, better self of yourself, better version of yourself?
For me, I think very young, when she was about 6-7 years old, in 2010, I think she would come with a little racket and start playing. And for me, those years were very good because I would come to the academy at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she would come at around 6:30. And after 2.5 hours of coaching, and I was physically a bit tired, I think I would see her, and that was good, fresh happiness. And over time, that helped me stay connected with my family as well, because before those years I would hardly get to see her because I would leave home early, and by the time I came back, they would almost be tired and sleeping, so I would hardly get to spend time with them. So I am very fortunate that whether it's my daughter or son, they playing the sport has actually helped them and me stay connected, and it's always been a nice feeling. And today, actually, to have her as part of the team actually motivates me to travel, motivates me to actually with the other players enjoy myself as well.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। আপনারা শুনলেন ভারতীয় ব্যাডমিন্টনের দ্রোণাচার্য থেকে, স্বয়ং দ্রোণাচার্য থেকে, যে প্যারিস অলিম্পিক এবং আসন্ন অল ইংল্যান্ড ওপেনে ভারতের থেকে ভালো পদক আশা করাই যায়, এবং ব্যাডমিন্টনে যে পদকের রংটা সোনালি হতে চলেছে ইনি সেটাও প্রত্যাশা করছেন। ক্যামেরায় শুভজিতের সঙ্গে রাজস্বী গঙ্গোপাধ্যায়, সংবাদ প্রতিদিন .in।